thejbeans.net.
One of our favorite parts of cruising is visiting different destinations, venturing off the beaten path, and sampling some local cuisine. In this video, we'll share the food adventure we enjoyed when we docked at Cozumel's Punta Langosta cruise pier aboard the MSC Seashore in December 2024. We spent about 3 hours walking around downtown San Miguel, tasting some delicious and relatively cheap local food. Just a quick note that if you enjoy this video, please give us a thumbs up or leave a comment. It really helps our channel. And consider subscribing so you get alerted when we add new videos. If you're interested in visiting any of the spots we highlight, a walking tour of our food adventure is available at our website, which is linked in the description below. Also, it's worth noting that we paid with US dollars at every eatery we visited. Our food adventure began at the Punta Langosta cruise pier. After passing through the Cruise Center Mall, we continued northeast along the waterfront road. We walked for about 10 to 15 minutes to Parque Benito Juarez, then headed inland for another 5 to 10 minutes before we reached our first eatery. Guisados was a small, rustic restaurant that specialized in tacos served on handmade blue corn tortillas. As soon as we walked in, we were immediately hit with the rich smell of slow-cooked meats and simmering sauces. Near the entrance, several clay pots were filled with a variety of colorful, traditional stews and fillings that gave the restaurant its name. Guisados had a relatively simple menu that featured a selection of protein-filled tacos, as well as vegetarian tacos. Since this was just our first stop for the day, we kept our order relatively small. We shared guacamole and chips, a chorizo and potatoes taco, a chicken mole taco, and a Mexican Coke. All of the food we ordered was delicious, and the total for our meal was 265 Mexican pesos, or roughly 15 US dollars. Leaving Guisados, we headed further inland and walked about 10 minutes to the municipal market. We visited the sprawling market during a previous cruise to the Punta Langosta pier, so we easily found our way to our next destination, which was tucked away toward the back. Taqueria Molina was a lively, casual food stall that was very popular with locals during our visit. The restaurant served up a variety of tacos, stews, and more. Once again, since we had more stops later in our adventure, we kept it simple and ordered 2 pork-based options: a cochinita pibil taco and a lechon al horno taco. We also ordered a plate of cheese empanadas and another Mexican Coke. Again, everything we ordered was delicious, and the total for our meal was 130 Mexican pesos, or roughly 8 US dollars. Leaving the market, we exited on the southeast side of the building and headed to the colorful ice cream shop located on the other side of the street. La Michoacana had several coolers and freezers packed with a variety of cold treats, including ice cream, popsicles, a selection of gelatin-based desserts, frozen milk-based desserts, chocolate-covered bananas, and more. We ordered a double scoop of ice cream for 49 Mexican pesos, or roughly 3 US dollars. And we also ordered a couple of Mexican popsicles, which cost about 30 Mexican pesos each, or roughly 2 US dollars. Both the ice cream and popsicles came in a wide variety of flavors, and they were a very tasty way to cool off in the middle of the day. Leaving the ice cream shop, we headed back toward the waterfront and walked about 10 minutes to a local bakery. La Cozumeleña has been serving fresh baked goods in Cozumel for over 60 years. And the moment we stepped inside, the smell of fresh baked goods made it clear we were in for a treat. In addition to packages of baked goods with multiple items, the bakery also had several individual items available for purchase, including conchas, shortbread cookies, empanadas, donuts, and more. All of the items were incredibly affordable, with most costing between 8 and 20 Mexican pesos, or roughly 50 cents to $1. Since we were getting a bit full from our earlier stops, we settled on a concha and a rosca canela for a total of $1. And both treats made for a very inexpensive and delicious snack to wrap up our food adventure.